both of them came. So you don't say kilayhima, you say kilahuma, because when you require two dhammas, you use alif. Daraba Zaydun. Say Zayd beat both of them, you say kilayhima. Okay? Daraba Zaydun kilayhima. And we say the book of the two, the book of both of them, you say again kitabu kilayhima. Okay? So kilahuma, kilayhima, and kilayhima. You can use either kila for masculine, kilta for feminine. Doesn't matter which one you use. So this is what you need to know. For two dhammas, you use alif. For two fathahs and two kasras, you use for all of these three categories, subcategories. If it's dual, if it's this word itnaini, or if it's the word kila or kilta. Question? You get this?
Yeah.
This is category 5. There are two more. Category 6. It's called Ism manqus is an ism ism that ends in alif. Usually written like a ya. For example, Musa or Isa. What was, for example? Yasin. Well, it doesn't end in alif. Any ism that ends in alif, and this alif is called alif maqsura. Alif maqsura is a short alif. The other alif is where you have a hamza after the alif. For example, hamra. This is not alif maqsura because this has a hamza after it. So alif maqsura is the alif where it's the alif, usually there is a ya as a placeholder for alif. You don't pronounce the ya, but the ya is there, like in Musa and Isa. So in this kind of ism, what happens? What do you use in situation? So the rule is for two dhammas, two fathahs, and two kasras, and all of these, no change. No change, but it's still not considered mabni, it's still mu'rab. Okay? The change occurs, the change is understood to occur. This is not classified, this kind of ism is not classified as mabni. It's classified as mu'rab, meaning it still changes, but the change is not visible. It is understood to happen. So, for example, we want to say Ja'a, you say Musa, right? When you want to say the book of Musa, you say Kitabu كتاب موسى, and this is in the Quran. ومن قبله كتاب موسى. Yes. And you can say نصر الله موسى. Allah helped Musa. So here it would have required, in the normal situation, 2 dhammas. جاء زيد. Here it would have required 2 kasras. Okay? Over here it would have required 2 fathahs. Kitabu Zaydin, and you say Kitabu Musa. Nasarallahu Zaydan. But instead, if you use Musa, you say Nasarallahu Musa. Notice that Musa, the ending of Musa doesn't change in all of those situations. Yet, amazingly enough, it's not considered mabni. They still call it mu'rab, and what they say in Arabic is this change occurs from this to this to this. It's understood to occur, even though in reality it doesn't occur. You don't see the change. It's still Musa and Isa and all of these situations, but it is understood to occur. And it has a special category called ism manqus, an ism that ends in alif maqsura.
Is it only for names, or is it for other nouns as well?
Any noun that, it doesn't have to be a proper noun. It could be anything else. Like, for example, kubra. Kubra is the feminine of akbar. Akbar means greater. So the feminine of akbar is kubra. So you say jaa kubra, kitabu kubra, nasallallahu kubra. Okay?
So when the word ha'ulai, that would be the ending considered
No, that's alif mamduda. So that wouldn't be alif maqsura. It has to end in the alif.
what about ha'za?
Well, hada is in a different class. It's mabni. It's not mu'rab. Yeah, and this is just because of the language. Otherwise, you would think that hada and Musa are the same, but they are not. So those that are mabni are known. So hada is not considered as a manqus. This is the next category. Any questions about this one? This is very easy because it doesn't change. So you don't have to worry about it. If you say Musa, no matter what happens, you say Isa, Musa, Kubra. As long as you see the alif at the end, this is what you do. No change.
So, pardon me, I'm not in your class, but can I ask a question?
Sure.
In the original form, when you were saying Ja'a Zaydun,
Yes.
is it Zaydun because Ja'a is a verb?
Verb, and this is the subject. the
But
doer.
if you say Kitabu Zaydin, because Kitab is a ism, that's why you use the kasra?
Well, we haven't gone over those rules, but the reason